YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba and welcome back to another player review on the channel. I hope you guys are having an incredible day. In today's video, man, we're going to go ahead and check out the new Ultimate Birthday SBC card for Ferguson. Ferguson is an 88 rated card. He has high medium work rates, right footed with 4-star skill moves and 5-star weak foot. Now, we don't see much versatility with the card as he can only play the striker and center forward positions. If we go ahead and look at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we can see that the card does have the potential to make a good striker in-game. He does have 91 pace with 88 acceleration and 94 sprint speed, a bit of a pace split, so maybe like the Hawk or the Hunter to help out with that. 89 shooting, a phenomenal stat for the card. He does have 95 attacking positioning and 96 finishing. He should be very clinical. Now, the 80 passing for a striker is an okay stat. He does have really good short pass at 94, 88 vision, and then also 70 long pass. 87 dribbling, going to be a very important stat for the card. Now, he's probably does have a bigger build in game. 86 agility, 86 balance, only 80 reactions isn't great. Now, I think if you go ahead and incorporate him as a target man, then the dribbling isn't going to be that big of an issue. But if you prefer your smaller, more intricate type of players, Ferguson probably isn't that. And then 90 physical, probably going to be the standout stat for the card. 94 jumping, 85 stamina, 96 strength, boys, and then also 80 aggression. Now, if we jump on over to FUT boys, we can see that Ferguson does have 6 different playstyles. He has the power shot and first touch playstyle plus. I think both of those for a striker is very effective in game. He also does have the chip shot, power header, rapid, and press proven. Now, he can have the controlled lengthy, mostly lengthy, and controlled acceleration types. And when it comes to chem styles, I think that the engine is probably your best option. Now, the engine is going to give him the controlled lengthy acceleration type, and it's also going to give him 95 pace overall, 92 acceleration, and 98 sprint speed. His finishing is already really good. That's why we're not going to give him the Hawk or the Hunter. It's going to give him 85 passing, which for a striker is pretty decent. And then most importantly, man, we're going to help out with his dribbling. It's going to have 91 dribbling overall, 90 agility, 94 balance, and 94 dribbling as that subcategory. With the engine, he should feel a lot better on the ball, a lot more smooth. And if we go ahead and look at this little chart right here, boys, with the engine chem style, he does become a 92 rated striker in game. It's going to be very interesting to test out in today's video. As always, boys, if you guys do enjoy these FC24 player reviews, go ahead and do me a huge favor. If you guys can, leave a like on today's video and also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is the team we're going to be using in division rivals to test out the new Ferguson card. We're going to be playing him at the striker position in the 4-3-2-1 formation. So without further ado, boys, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1 and let's see how good this card really is. All right, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using Ferguson. And in order to complete the SBC is just an 82 rated team with the team of the week card. So it's very easy, might be like a cheap beast. We're coming up against a pretty good team. But yeah, man, like I said, we're going to go ahead and play him at the striker position in the 4-3-2-1 formation. We gave him the engine chem style. So hopefully he's a little bit more quick and swift on the ball. He does have the tall and normal body type, which is okay. And as you guys can see, yeah, man, the left stick dribbling isn't great, even with the engine. But I am going to try to incorporate him as a target man. So just get into really good positions and convert a lot of chances. We'll whip it in. Oh, it's okay, boys. It's okay. His attacking positioning is going to be huge. Stand way. Let's just try to like pop the ball a little bit more quickly. Try to get Ferguson in a good position. Nice roll. Okay, it's decent, man. I like the little turn right there. Ferguson, we'll go ahead and play to him. Little touch. Nice, boys. We'll go for a power shot. Ferguson, if we maybe could have released the shot a little bit quicker, that would have been ideal. Rolfo, that's a good little tackle. Now we can spring into a counterattack. Ferguson on the counter might be quite effective. I feel like his pace for a big man is okay. Just try to get him in a good area. Ferguson. Nice little turn. Finish. Okay, boys. The dribbling right there isn't half bad. We probably should be scoring, but I'm going to go ahead and say that that was my aim. There we go. Socrates into Ferguson. One more. It does have 5-star weak foot. Might just go near post. Evan Ferguson. Van der Sar's making some big saves, man. I will say his attacking positioning so far is very good. Stanway, that's a good ball. Come on, boys. Ferguson. Good attacking positioning again. The acceleration after the step over isn't half bad. I think if you don't mind using strikers with the bigger build, he's pretty decent. Ferguson. Decent. Touch. Power shot. There it is, boys. There it is, man. It took us 37 minutes, but that is an incredible strike. The one thing that I really like about the card, man, there's a lot of power behind his shots. Read that, read that, read that. Ferguson, a little bit of space. First touch is good. I'm just going to run with him, man. His sprint speed isn't half bad. He's not the quickest of players that I've ever used, man, but when you pair his physicality with his pace, you can get away from a lot of defenders. Stanway, that's a good tackle. Come on, boys. To tie it up. Ferguson, 4-star weak foot. Let's go, boys. Okay, we're starting to cook with the card a little bit. Kachawi. I think we have to maybe like incorporate our fullbacks a little bit more, just to get a few more bodies forward. Ferguson, power shot. Van der Sar, man, another big save. The power shot that has so far has been pretty good. All right, boys, here we are jumping into game number 2, and so far so good. I mean, he is only 30,000 coins to complete, and if you need like a budget striker, I think in that instance he's a pretty good striker. Werner, Mbappe, I think he had a few other good players. Rolfo. Nice. Moving the ball really well at the moment. One more. Ferguson. Good touch. Rise the challenge. Finish. That's more like him. And if you can incorporate his physicality as well, he can bag you a lot of goals. I feel like right there, when you come up against center backs like Lucio, Virgil van Dijk, players like that, I think the 90 physicality on Ferguson is very useful. Ferguson. Look at that. That's a good interception. Touch. Touch again. Sprint speed's good. Near post. Let's go, boys. Okay, so a little bit of power behind his runs. That's a good finish. We got Salama. We'll play back to Ferguson. Nice. Touch. I want to test out maybe like a power shot with his 5-star weak foot. Ooh, boys, decent attempt, man. That was very close. Maybe I have to incorporate the fullbacks a little bit more. Good pass into Salama. Ferguson. Good attacking positioning. Lucio was back, though, covering. Nice, boys. Nice, boys. Ferguson. Step over. Near post. It's a bit of a loose touch right there. I feel like we barely got to it. I mean, let's actually try to whip it in against this guy. Kachawi. Ferguson. Nice, man. That's a good header right there. Good finish. And again, man, like I said, if you incorporate him as a target man, you can get a lot of goals with him. But you have to create a lot of chances for him. He's not going to create a lot of chances for you. Ferguson, good touch. 5-star weak foot. Yeah, man. Another good finish. Very clinical. Very clinical. Danway. That's a good pass. Kachawi. Nice. Still with it. Oh, boys, the pace right there is great. Ferguson, touch. Onto his left foot. I think the 5-star weak foot for the card is a lot better than the 5-star skill moves. Because his dribbling, even with the engine, isn't great. So adding 5-star skill moves, I just feel like it is just wrong. Cut in. Through the middle. Ferguson's going to pick up possession for us. I feel like his reactions for the most part have been pretty good. And look at that, man. Look at the power. Evan Ferguson, power shot, Lucio. Rolfo. Oh, what a touch by Sterling, man. What a pass as well. Evan Ferguson. Not gonna miss, man. Definitely a goal scorer. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Ultimate Birthday Ferguson card in a few games of Division Rivals. And to be completely honest, man, a pretty decent striker. Now, as you guys know, in order to complete the SBC, you are looking at around 30,000 coins. And for that price, I feel like what you're putting in is kind of like what you're getting out. If we go ahead and dissect his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we did go ahead and give him the engine chem style. So 92 acceleration and 98 sprint speed. And he does have the tall and normal body type. So I think in-game, his acceleration was pretty good. And in general, he's pretty quick. The 89 shooting for me, boys, was the standout stat. His attacking, positioning, and finishing is really good. And I think the best way to go ahead and incorporate him is as a target man. If you can create a lot of chances for him, he is going to bag a lot of goals. The 80 passing was an okay stat. Nothing too crazy. I didn't really see his passing being an issue because you are using him as a target man. Now, the 87 dribbling is a very interesting stat. We did give him the engine, so he does have 90 agility and then also 94 balance. And for the most part, man, I think it's his body type that kind of throws me off because he isn't very quick and swift on the ball. It isn't bad, but it isn't great. And then last but not least, boys, the 90 physical, a huge part to his game. He is very strong on the ball. Overall, boys, I'm going to go ahead and give the card like an 8 out of 10 rating. I think for 30,000 coins, if you are just starting with FC24, it's a pretty decent SBC to go ahead and complete. Now, I think a lot of people are going to go ahead and complete the SBC. Probably not, but it's because we're almost in April, man. A lot of people already have super teams. But yeah, man, now because it is almost April and team of the season is just around the corner, I'd probably stay away from the SBC. I know it's not very expensive, but you can just save your fodder for something in the future. But that is going to be the end of today's video, man. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like. Comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review. And then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.